Welcome back to the second Magento admin tutorial video, and today we are going to look at the sales section of Magento 2. It's the second menu option after dashboard. The dashboard we discussed at the previous video. Please check it in and leave your questions and suggestions about what you want to see next. So, sales. Sales have all sales operations what you will need for your store. The menu was a little bit reorganized from the original one, from Magento 1, but it still looks similar to what we used to have. Orders. At the orders we can see usual order grid. It's pretty similar to what we used to have in Magento 1. We have mass actions, which is cancel, hold, unhold, print invoice, print packing slips, print credit memos, print all, print shipping labels. Delete orders, it's not default Magento part, but it's something what we have in our new extension, which will be available on Magento 2 Marketplace. Also, we have filters. Here we can filter by the grand total, bill to name, ID, order ID, purchase date, ship to name, purchase point, and status. And also, if you can see, we have grand total, base grand total, and purchase the grand total, which may be different by currency or paid amount. Also, we have views. In Magento 2 there is new feature where you can specify view how you would like to see orders. You can make new one or you can use default one. Also, you can specify columns. You can select which columns you want to see. Let's say, for example, you want to see customer mail, and we can see it's just showing up here. And this way we can make new view with customer mail. Let's call it with email. So this way we save it, and once we switch to with email view, we can see email. When I switch back to demo view, we can see only default fields. This way we can make different views based on fields what you want to see. And default feature of Magento is export. We can export sales order grid to the CSV or Excel XML file. Let's go to the any of orders. At the order view page, we can see all default information which you used to have at Magento 1, like order date, order status, purchase from, customer name, email, customer group, address information, payment and shipping information. We have same link to track the order, items information. We also have subtotals. We can switch between invoices, credit memos, shipments, and comment history if there anything exists. With order actions contains send email, credit memo, and reorder. Delete order, as I said before, is custom feature which will be available soon on Magento to connect for our stores. It will be a custom extension. So let's go back to orders. So here we have different orders. We can sort them by the status and or any other field. Also, we can try to search them. So, for example, let's search order number 8. Let's try it again because I accidentally clicked on it. And we can see it here. We can remove filters. So all functionality are pretty similar to where we had in Magento 1, except we have different views and we can select columns for different views, which I would say is pretty awesome. Like, because if you remember in Magento 1, sales order grid had a lot of fields and sometimes you don't need to see them and it becomes too wide and you don't have any options to do. With it, you cannot edit it, you have to find some custom extensions which can add additional fields, which can remove them. And in Magento 2, I believe will be extensions which will just add options to these checkboxes. The next menu item is Invoices. It's the grid of invoices, and I think any other Magento grid will have some options like filters, default view, columns, and export as order, sales order view. Over here we can select invoice. We can see invoice information. Information is the same as we used to have in Magento 1. It's shipping, billing address, payment and ship information, items, subtotal, shipping amount, and tax, and grand total, of course. The next point is shipping menu. Here we can see all shipments which has been made for orders. We can view shipments. We can specify mass actions like PDF shipments, print shipping labels. We can filter them. We can switch view. We can select fields which you want to see. And when we view shipment, we can see basic information from order, and we can add or see existing tracking numbers. We can add comments history, and also the same as it used to be in Magento 2, we can send tracking information. Credit memos. If we have any credit memo, we can see it here. The grid have same control actions which we used to have at the sales and invoices, like filters, default view, columns, and export. Also, you could download a PDF of credit memos. At the credit memo page, we have send email function and print, and we have credit memo information, totals. We can add any comment. We can make comment to be visible for customer, or we can notify customer by email about this comment. So it's almost same what we used to have at Magento 1. It just looked kind of different. Also, we have billing agreements. Billing agreements will be added here if you have any recurrent products which you are going to sell, like by subscription or any other way. And then you will have to make bill agreement, and you will have authorization code from the client, from his PayPal card or any other payment method you use, which accept recurrent payments. And it will appear here, and you will be able to look at it or sort by it and check who paying to you currently. Also, we have transactions. If you will use payment gateways, they will have transactions, and each transaction will receive it here. It's also the same what we used to have at Magento 1. And I think one more thing what I missed at the invoices, it was actions. So you can also print, select invoices, and make PDF from them. So I believe it's all of it based on orders section. Of course, you can go to the orders, and once you have order pending or new order. You can view it and you can follow all the process steps, like you can cancel order, send a mail about it, hold it, invoice, ship, and reorder. I believe usual order process goes when you invoice order. You can select quantity to invoice, you can mail a copy of invoice and add any comments. Then when you submit invoice, order becomes processing and then you can ship the order. When you ship the order, you can add tracking number. You can select like UPS, put any tracking number. We can select quantity to ship, which have been on the earlier invoiced. We can email copy of shipment, and here we go. So we have order which is complete. We did invoice for this order. We have shipment for this order. We don't have credit memos for this order because we never proceed with credit memo for it. And we have comments history. I know that some things in Magento 2 doesn't look very good right now. It's still new platform, a lot of things still going on in development process for it. And we hope at some point, maybe later this year, like a few months later, it become much better after the next update. It's why sometimes we can see like different messages, some unstyled things. Sometimes we have seen errors and expect some other issues, but the platform is released and it's still in development for fixing any other bugs. So let's make credit memo for this order to see how it looks like. So all of the information here is pre-populated. All what we need to do, we just need to return it to stock or just keep it as is. Quantity to refund, and we can select refund shipping, adjustment refund, adjustment fee, tax, and we can email a copy of credit memo. And after this operation, we will have credit memo created for our order. Also, we can reorder if you want to do it. For some reason, if you can see when I click reorder from credit memo, I still open credit memo. Or right now it's giving me an error. It's what I used to say, that Magento 2 is still fresh. It has a lot of issues, and which I think I believe going to be resolved in the next release. So when we make new order or when we reorder, we can select or configure existing items. Let's select something new. So we have a grid of products which we want to add to our order. Also, we can add products from shopping cart of this customer, from wish list, from ordered items, from products which customer have in comparison list, or recently viewed products, or recently compared products. We can apply coupon codes for customer. And if customer exists in our system, we will have his default billing and shipping address. So let's estimate shipping. We will choose table rate. We will choose purchase order. And I don't get email about it because email which we have here is also sample. And this way we can submit order from backend for any customer. Or we can submit this order for guest. And it will have all information what usual order have. If you go to sales order, we will see it. Here we go, pending. I hope it was useful to you. Thank you everyone to look at this video. Please add comments, please add questions or suggestions for the next video. I will be glad to explore any other Magento 2 option or configuration or any other thing for you. Thank you.